PTE Skirmish Mode is now live for 24 hours. Hello everyone, my name is BurningWiki and welcome to my channel. So yes, it is finally here, Skirmish Mode for Let Loose, and this is what the dev team wrote. Public testing for Skirmish Mode is now live for 24 hours. Take part in the latest PTE session to share your feedback. Hey everyone, public testing for Skirmish Mode is now live for 24 hours over on the Let Loose public testing Steam app. The Skirmish game mode will be coming earlier next year, and we want to make sure we're able to get feedback from the players as soon as possible to action your thoughts and opinions. This PTE will be played on Foy and Kharkov. Now, what is Skirmish Mode? Skirmish is a getaway experience for new players of Let Loose. This game mode allows players to get straight into the action and experience some of the core mechanics of Let Loose with fewer moving parts. Is Let Loose really that hard? Is it really that hard that you need to make a dumbed down version? I thought this was all about faster and smaller games and smaller maps. Not sure, but this is a quicker 50 versus 50, so it's still 100 player. I thought this was gonna be 25 versus 25 with only 3 cap points, but apparently I was mistaken. So this is a quicker 50 versus 50 experience for some of our core audience who want to hop in for a few games and immerse themselves in the battle immediately. Players will still need to use tactics, strategy and the core tenets of success. Communication and teamwork will bolster your chances of gaining victory. Well, the teamwork and the communication are a bit on the down slope in Let Loose at the moment. I sure hope that will be a bit better in the future, because a lot of times I'm joining a squad and nobody's saying anything. The squad leader is not saying anything or telling us what to do. Everybody is just ramboing the map, as people call it. Featuring a new type of garrison, the forward position. Each side will be limited to 1 armored squad and 1 recon squad. The commander can only spawn in medium tanks and no artillery pieces will be placed on the map. Both teams will start with control over their half of the map, while the middle sector is neutral, so there are 3 points with a single capture points for both teams. Must fight, attacking and then defeating this single capture point. Only the middle section of the map and the single capture point can change hands. The team that controls the capture point at the end of the game is declared the winner. Players within the active sector count towards the capturing power. The win condition: capture and hold the capture point, controlling the capture point after the time limit expires. Further information: match duration is 40 minutes with 3 minutes of warm-up. Skirmish mode takes place on a smaller map. Playable space is 1.4 kilometers times 1.12 kilometers. Sectors and grid sizes are also small to reflect the new map size. Grid squares are now 140 instead of 200 of Warfare. Skirmish mode features a new type of garrison called a forward position, or a forward position have a distance rule of 140 meters from each other. The radius is visibly shown on a tactical map. For Foy and Kharkov skirmish we also visually show on tactical map. The soft capture is 2 times 2 grid square where the capture point is resides. It sounds like a bit of a dumbed down version of Let Loose. Is there really people interested in playing this? I do like that it's 40 minutes. That is, 120 or 130 minutes. A Let Loose game can take a long while to finish, and not everybody has time for that. So I'm pretty sure there's a market for this, but this seems more of a kind of battlefield type thing, right? But we have to play and find out. Skirmish on consoles. Skirmish will be selectable option from the main menu. It will not be included in the normal map rotation. What skirmish mode is not a replacement for warfare or offensive game modes. We remain focused on giving players an authentic Hell Let Loose experience with new large maps for warfare and offensive game modes going forward, but we'd like to offer a substitute for players who want to play a shorter game mode. So do server owners now need to rent a different server for skirmish mode when it comes out, or can you just put it on the rotation? Since it still requires 100 players in total, I assume it can be just on the normal rotation, right? Just like the offensive and the warfare, and then you've got skirmish mode for a third type of game, I'm guessing. It is not aimed at Hell Let Loose players who only play certain roles. For example, players who specialize in artillery. Yeah, really? There are players that specialize in artillery? You're gonna stand there for 130 minutes every single time, just bored out of your skull, pressing your key and using your little artillery app, because it takes no skill to play artillery. It's just they need to change. They need to get rid of that artillery, by the way. When are we gonna get mobile mortar teams, actually mortar squads, right? Just get rid of that whole artillery. I know it's another discussion, and you know, we're talking about skirmish, but just get rid of the artillery. Where are the mortar squads? That is what I ask myself. Then there's gonna be a bit of a skill involved, right? Because a mortar you can place anywhere on the map, and then you need to really calculate how you're gonna shoot if you're not gonna bomb your own team. Much like artillery, but the artillery just stand there in the HQ, you know, using the app to calculate where you have to shoot. It's absolutely no skill at all. It's just... it's boring. It's absolutely boring. I've tried it once. I thought, no, this is not why I play Hell Let Loose, to be artillery. Let me continue. Work in progress. These PTE sessions are a way for you as a community to feedback on Hell Let Loose work in progress, which means we can look to implement your feedback before a patch or update is released. Although we can currently only hold public testing sessions on PC, we encourage everyone to take part to be able to share feedback. Known issues for today's sessions. There's a list of unfinished items, bugs that we are aware of, including when calling in a commander ability or summoning a vehicle, the chat message will not be displayed, the region and the name simply being blank. Instead, redundant capture progress IU is present on all skirmish maps. The skirmish game mode hint is missing. The spawn on the forward position hint is missing. The HQ spawn hint mentions artillery guns in skirmish mode. Supply ammo drop can be placed in out of bounds areas of the skirmish map. The void tactic requires updating. The map key is placed over the US HQ spawns too, which interferes with trying to view and interact with the area of the map. Listing for void skirmish in the enlist screen has placeholder name and thumbnail. There is no road leaving HQ1 that joins the main battle theater. We will work on getting as many of your issues fixed prior to launch of skirmish mode next year, and they will ask you for the feedback questions, and that was about it, guys. That was it. And what do you think? Have you already tried skirmish mode? Are you gonna try it Thursday or Friday? Let me know in the comment section. Is this for you? Is this for the veteran or the new player? And what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section. And if you found this video interesting or you learned something, then don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all next time.